Hello guys, it's 46 and I'm back with another video. And today I'm going to be doing another transfer rumor video. Now, I've not been uploading a lot of transfer rumor videos lately, but if I want to get to my goal of 12 videos, I'll have to upload way more. But don't worry, the winter break is coming, so I'm going to try and upload a video every single day. I can't guarantee I'm doing that, but I'll try my best. It's still not January yet, of course, but when it does get to January, I still might be doing January transfer rumors and even bring you the confirmed ones. So, first of all, we have Samuel Umtiti, who could leave to Manchester United. Now, I'm not sure if they need him. They already have great defenders like Victor Lindelof, Eric Bailly, Phil Jones, and nobody talk bad about Lindelof. He's a great player. He just couldn't adapt to the Prem in the beginning, but now he has, and he's doing really well. But they wanna keep the defense strong because they still concede goals in some areas like set pieces. So they're going to want to sign a player like Samuel Umtiti. Barcelona, Mascherano has already confirmed that he'll be retiring at the end of the season. But later on in this video, I'll be showing you the Barcelona player that could go to a player who could be moving to Barcelona. Next up, we have Karim Benzema, who could leave to Tottenham. Well, this is kind of crazy, and it's pretty unlikely, but it could actually happen because Real Madrid want Harry Kane, and they wanted to get into a player plus cash deal to get him. So, because they're already going to be spending cash on some other players, so I already told you that they could be doing the same thing with Gareth Bale. But Karim Benzema, Tottenham might not accept Gareth Bale, despite him being the only player that, despite him playing in the only position that Tottenham need a new player in. But they'll also need a new striker if they lose Harry Kane. Karim Benzema seems like a decent replacement, so Real Madrid have also been thinking of making an offer, which is Bale plus Benzema for Harry Kane, and I still think that's not worth it. It's a bad deal for Tottenham, and that would also be a bad deal for Real Madrid. So I think they're gonna need to. I think Tottenham will reject that. It'll be crazy. Real Madrid just gonna keep on trying to get him. I know it'll just be a hell of a mess like it was for David De Gea. But probably not gonna end exactly like David De Gea's time, where he couldn't leave due to late paperwork. I don't think Tottenham are gonna let Harry Kane leave in a long time though. And Karim Benzema, he's a player who has no experience in that league too, in the Premier League, and so does Harry Kane. He has no experience in La Liga, so this is a bad deal for both sides. But I think Real Madrid will keep on placing an offers. So next up we have Antoine Griezmann, who could leave to Real Madrid. It's already been confirmed that he's allowed to leave to Manchester United. It's been going on for a year now, over a year, and it's just been really annoying. The deal might finally just get done in January, or it can keep on dragging on until the summer. I'm pretty sure the only reason Antoine Griezmann couldn't leave to Manchester United in the last summer was because of Real Madrid's Atletico Madrid's transfer ban. But now he can move to them, and Atletico Madrid won't be hit as hard now that he's leaving, because they've got Diego Costa, who really helped with their squad. Even if Antoine Griezmann does stay, they got Diego Costa, so I think they'll finally let him go, get all that cash money, maybe sign some new young players that they could sell for a lot more too, like they did with Piano Black, and they'll just keep on making money like that. But that's not the Atletico Madrid we love though. We love the Atletico Madrid that wins trophies, that battles it out for trophies. and it's always a great underdog side, but they can no longer be that. They can no longer be that team anymore, so they're gonna have to let go of Antoine Griezmann. So next up, we have Juan Fran, another flight commentary player who could leave to Chelsea. Now there's a 10% chance of this happening. Chelsea, they need some new right backs, and Juan Fran would be the perfect short-term solution to on their right back problem. It's mainly just that. But Juan Fran, he's been declining a lot. He's failing to have big input in the attack anymore, and Chelsea's wing backs and full backs need to be good at attacking when they don't really work. So I really don't think this deal could happen, but there's just been rumors about it happening, so that's why it's included in the video. Next up, we have another player who could be leaving to Chelsea. Now, a lot of players could potentially leave PSG, and I'm going to be talking about each one of them. So the first one is Pastore. He's not been getting any minutes so far this season. Just like Lucas Moura, he's only linked to Chelsea and plays for PSG. They're just not getting enough minutes now that they have a super squad, and they spent a lot of money on these players too. So they're gonna spend money more wisely now. They're gonna get more big players that won't just rot away uselessly. Like Gonzalo Guedes, when they signed him, they knew that's the last straw. They're not gonna make any more. Not gonna sign any more players who are in their like jets for depth, or like they need to make signings that are not risky. So they're gonna get rid of Pastore now. Gonzalo Guedes, he was the last straw. Now they're gonna get rid of all the players they don't need, and they're gonna make some. Then they could potentially make a marquee signing now. Of course, they have an infinite source of money, but they're still gonna be doing this just because, well, FFP and stuff. And Chelsea, they also need some new midfielders because all of them are just defensive. All of them are just defensive midfielders, and they need a player who's more attacking. They literally have no center attacking midfielders in the squad. Next up, we have Angel Di Maria, couldn't leave to the Chinese Super League. That's kind of crazy news. Just like Pastore is not playing any games, and Angel Di Maria, he's a player who should not be not playing games. PSG, they want to make a profit off of Angel Di Maria, and they know the only way they can do that now is sell him to China, because China are the only team, are the most reliable team to sell a player to if you want to make a profit off of a flop. We saw that with Jackson Martinez. It's not guaranteed that he's going to perform well in there. Of course, many players do not perform too amazingly in China if they go there, but that insane wage might lure him to the CSL. One problem I see with this deal is that the CSL are not paying the players' wages properly recently, but other things I read say it's all just fake news, and the CSL just couldn't sign some players. There's just one team, Shanghai SIPG, couldn't sign some players because they didn't have a lot of success in the league, and they could still go out and buy some players. So next up, we have Aubameyang, who could leave to Chelsea. Chelsea, they have Alvaro Morata, but despite Alvaro Morata being a very important player to them, he also causes them a lot of new problems. There now a lot of goals are contributed by Alvaro Morata, so they need to get some more players who get involved in goals, because you can't be reliant on one player. Manchester United, they were really reliant on Zlatan. They finished sixth. Zlatan scored 17 goals in the Prem and 27 goals in all competition. That's pretty amazing numbers for a 35-year-old, but Manchester United as a whole did not perform too well. He still came back to Manchester United because he's an important player. Same thing for Alvaro Morata. They just need a player like Aubameyang who can also assist, and they don't have to be so reliant on Alvaro Morata. Next up, we have Kevin Trapp, who could leave on a long move to Wolfsburg. There's nothing too complicated about this. Just another PSG player who could leave Wolfsburg recently, they've really been struggling. They nearly got relegated, so if they get a great player like Kevin Trapp, that would be a fantastic marquee signing. Even though it's only a loan, if they can get on a permanent deal, then they've really gotten lucky there. PSG, they're going to be signing a new goal. They could be signing a new goalkeeper too, which I'll talk about later. And that's why they've also been thinking. That's why they've been thinking of selling, loaning out Kevin Trapp because he's not been playing that much anymore. Next up, we have De Ligt. I don't really know how to pronounce his name, so I just call him but De Ligt is what I'll just call him. There's a big chance of him leaving to Barcelona because we all know probably by now that because you've heard me in the video, unless you skipped to this part, that that Javier Mascherano will be retiring in the end of the season. So they're going to be trying to sign a new great young player like De Ligt, who's been playing really good for Ajax and has a lot of potential. I think he could flop though. I think there's some chances of him flopping. He's way too young for Barcelona to be relying. He's way too young to be a key player in the Barcelona squad that's competing for La Ligas and Champions Leagues. But people are calling him the next Ronald Koeman. So yeah, he could be really good. I've never really seen him play before though, but it's probably a really decent player. Hopefully it doesn't turn out as the next Ronald Koeman as a manager, but he seems like a great player. Next up we have Jan Oblak, who could leave to PSG. They recently have some goalkeeper problems. They're still conceding goals. Even though they're scoring, let's know tomorrow, they still can't find themselves winning any clean sheets. Even in the Champions League, they can't really find themselves winning any clean sheets, even though they did keep a lot in there. They did keep a lot in there. They just look shaky in the back. Thiago Silva has been aging. Marquinhos is good, but he needs a good partner. Jan Oblak, and they're gonna need to get a player like Jan Oblak if they want to get a good defense. Their squad will be perfect if they get Jan Oblak, and we can see them winning Ligas for the next decade. Next up, we have probably a second last story of the day, and it's Moussa Dembele, who could leave to Manchester United. My commentating has been horrible this video. Sorry about that. I gonna write a script next time. I just did this a couple times before I actually recorded it. Let's just get into the second last rumor, and it's Moussa Dembele to Man United, the Celtic one, not the Spurs one. He's been a really hot prospect, just like De Ligt, but I'm not too sure about this deal too. Is he really worth all that money that Celtic are gonna ask for him? Because we all know there's gonna be some insane price that they'll put up. Spurs have been really excited to potentially get him, but Manchester United have shown interest in him, so they could try and hijack the transfer. Now Spurs need some new strikers to back up Harry Kane, and if Harry Kane leaves, they'll need some new strikers even more. So I think that they'll also want to get Moussa Dembele, but when Manchester United show the cash, I don't think Moussa Dembele and Celtic can turn it down. Last but not least, we have a rumor that you probably already heard of. It's been so big. That's how big it is, and that's how big it is. You probably heard all the rumors in this episode. So, we have Lamar, who could leave to Chelsea. He's been great at Monaco, and he's probably going to be really good at Chelsea. If they get Lamar, then this squad will be really good in attack. I just don't understand why they would want him, because they've already got all those other players like Hazard and Pedro, but they're gonna have a lot of even more attacking options if they go for Lamar. Arsenal, they need him way more badly, but when Chelsea show the money, it's really hard for them to turn it down. So yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any suggestions for the next video, please leave them in the comments below, because I barely ever get comments. So I'd really appreciate it if you just went there and typed down something, even if it's you suck, and I'll be really happy about that. I know someone is watching my videos. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed. Thank you for the view. Please dislike the video, I don't care. Just thanks for the view. And I hope bye. Also, if you have any suggestions for an outro, then please leave it down below as well. There's gonna be one by the next video, by Sunday, which will be the next video. So yeah, bye.